good morning. I always start out my workouts with stimulating my fascia. So I do self-myofascial release on my feet. So here I have my massage balls. You can use your tennis ball for this, and if you need a harder, after you're used to it a while, you may need a harder ball. So this is a massage ball, and this is my trigger point ball. So you can find these also in Shopee, Lazada, or in the sports store. So I have a routine which I do every day, a simple one for you to remember, and then that's all you need to get you started. It loosens up the fascia in that lower body, and stimulating the feet works on so many parts of the body. If you want to read up on foot reflexology, if you need to. So I'm going to use this ball for now, and let me go through my routine so that you know what you need to do. So I'm going to put this ball down because it runs away. I'm going to start out facing my bar, or maybe I should face you so you can see it. Let me move my toes out of the way. So the first one is, show you my side view. My heel is on the floor and my toes are gripping the ball. Now I did a close-up video of this, and I'll post it also in my Instagram account. So I do 5 of those, and then I go to each metatarsal. That's in between your toes, okay? Then I go back, the whole foot, open and close, then each metatarsal. So open up those toes and get in between the toes. So from here, I go to the middle part of my foot, the arch, and I pump it 5 times. So if you notice, I did 5 of each of those open, close, and metatarsal. Then I will go slow first and put a lot of pressure on the ball from the toes to the heels 5 times, and then I'm going to just vigorously just pump. Then I'm going to do a second open, press down. So it's easy to remember for me. I just do 5, could be more, but for me this was enough just to get my fascia released and fast. Okay, we're just going to do the test later on, okay? So that for time constraints, this is what I do. So for the other side, let me give you a front view. So first, put your heel on the ground and close and open. Sometimes you're tempted not to do this before you work out, or when you go for a walk, or when you feel tight in the hamstrings or calves that day, just grab your massage ball. Each metatarsal, open up those toes. Again, close open with the toes. I have a longer version of this, which would be double the time, but for this one, it's just a short and sweet one, just to get me ready for my workout. Good. From the toes, I'm going to take it to the middle of my foot and press down. Okay? Put pressure on it. It feels good. Maybe for some of you are very sensitive, so it'll hurt a little bit. It's what people would say it's a nice kind of hurt. It's a yummy hurt. Vigorously rub. Okay, and give me, press down again. Hi, Cardi. My workout partner just showed up. She's looking at the ball, thinking it's her toy. Vigorously rub. And that's all we need. Now I'm going to test. Okay? I'm going to bring my arms up, go back bend, say good morning, and come down. Ooh, I feel better. You could do a test by doing this before you start, and then now I can reach further, and I feel the looseness of the back of my legs. I also feel my ankles feeling a little looser. Okay? So there are several things that you can do, but promise me that you'll make this a part of your workout. It takes a while, but it's worth it. Okay, let's do a warm-up for our bar above Pilates focus class. I'll be using my tubing for the warm-up. If you don't have a tubing, you can use your resistance band, but I love the tubing because of the handles, okay? So, using the tubing so it doesn't get in the way, I put my hand through like a bracelet, okay, then I hold onto it. You decide the amount of give you need. Okay, for this is a warm-up, we're just gonna do a light gauge and make it a little loose. So let's just start out with a Pilates breath. So for this one, I'm gonna show you how I explain to my students about the Pilates breath. Remember the last few videos, I asked you to put, let me put this down for a bit, that you put the hands on the ribs as you inhale through the nose with a big inhale, and then exhale. Feel the hands moving to the side, so from east to west. So inhale, your fingers get closer together, exhale. So the analogy also you can use is using a band. So I'm going to wrap the band around me, and maybe I'll come a little closer so you can see this, okay? And I'm going to hold the ends of my band, so when I inhale and then exhale, watch the ribs. My hands just come with that breath. A few more breaths. Inhale through the nose, full exhalation through the mouth. One more time. Good, so let's go. So now let's make a bracelet. We'll put these on the hands as a bracelet, and let's start our warm-up. Keep it loose. We'll start with our squats. So let's keep the hands by our side. So when we squat, we're going to hinge forward, buttocks leaning back. So your body's in a straight line. So for now, let's just keep the hands on the thighs and just loosen up. Now notice how your ankles are more mobile, have more flexibility in them after we did the fascia release with the ball. Good. Now as you squat, lift up your toes and put the weight on the heels. A few more breaths. Okay, let's add some movement with the upper body. So gently open. Good. So just loosening up the chest as well. Use the breath. Practice your Pilates breath. 2 more times. Good. Okay, now let's bring the right, let's do a little bit of balance. So we're just going to lift the knee up and lower. Lift the knee up. So if you don't want to lift your arms all the way up in your warm-up, you can just leave it here, okay? I brought it up to start working on shoulder mobility. That's your choice. And this last one, I'm just going to hold here. A little bit of balance. Just take it up for a moment. Okay, take that like that. And let me show you my side heel. Ready. Back heel is down. And you're going to lean forward with this one, okay? So my arms will be in front. And what we're just going to do is push and bring. So you have a little rolling motion. Double check your feet, they should be facing front. Breathe. Pick it up, lift up and down. So you can do one side of the body or only one side. Articulate through the foot. Good. Good. Now you're going to sweep down. Take it up. Pressing that hip flexor, your iliopsoas to the front. That's your straight leg. It's an important one to open up your hip. This is my problem area, so I take extra effort in pressing. Okay. Good. One more, and you can hold the last one. Good. I'm going to face you. I'm going to put the band under the arch of one foot. Okay? One handle on each hand, and you can cross it over. Right? And we're going to lunge. Here we go. Upright rows. Take a look at my toes. This one is externally rotated to the side. Both of them are, but not much. This one is more rotated out. So opening up that hip, that's what we normally do, right? For the plies. Hold it. Good. You could put it in one hand. Yeah. And just take it across. Smaller range of motion. Just waking up. Right here. Right. So with this, I'm going to open up. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take it under my legs so that I'm here. Did you get that? Okay. From here, under. Face here. All right, so I'm back here. I'm going to do my front arm raises. Lifting up your deltoids. All right, let's take that from here. Come on up. All right, let's take it to the other side. Put it under the other foot. Cross it over. Whoop. Here we go. So we're still in the warm-up phase of our Pilates focus class. Gonna hold it on one hand and just baby movement since we're still warming. Both handles are here. So put more focus on your deltoid shoulder. Good. All right, so from here, we're gonna come here, take it under your foot. Whoops, uncross it. This time, let's do bicep curls. I haven't forgotten this other leg. We're gonna work it. I have the band, so I did this first. Still warming. I'm using a white band, but this is just the warm-up for now. Okay, release. Let's take that band, and we need to balance on the other foot, right? So let's get there. Put this back here. Let's do a rear lunge. Let's do 4 sets. Right knee comes up, puts the other knee down now. This one comes up, take it back. All right, let's go. Both toes, knees facing front. You may say this is a long warm-up. Yes, but that's why we work on flexibility and making sure that our body is ready for the workout. It's a workout in itself, working on mobility. Good. Okay, from here, we lift. Remember, keep it loose. Keep that band loose. Good. Reach down. For me, this is the most important one. I have a lot of hip issues. This is a must. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. If you want to put in a few curtsies, you may. Okay. If you want. More. Call this a crossover lunge or the curtsy. Transition, ready, go. Loose grip on your band. Last two. Okay, let's release this. Taking a deep inhale, exhale, and we're ready for the workout. We're warm. In bar above, we do the core as well as your chest warm-up. So we're going in the incline. You can also do this on the floor. So right after your warm-up, your standing warm-up, we do a core warm-up. So let me show you this. I'll do it on the ledge. Yesterday, I did it on my bar. Okay, we can also take it to the floor and let me show you. Again, before I forget, you can always do these on a wall as well. So let's start out finding your plank. Okay, find your plank. I do have wrist issues, that's why most of the time I do these on the incline, though sometimes I go down to the floor for part of it so that my students who want to do that will also feel that they can do that. Ready. I'm going to take one knee in at a time. You add on to this, listen, cross, knee, cross, knee. You can also do it with an extended leg. Let's hold it in a plank for a moment. Good. And you could also alternate knees. Come on up for a moment. You can also take it to a side plank, modified, okay? So I'm gonna rest my forearm on my surface and come back. Since it's a warm-up, won't be too much, okay? So we're just gonna be basically holding static. If you want, you could add come on down. You could release a little bit if you wish. Let's do the side plank on the other side. So for here, I'm gonna put my elbow right on my booty kicker. All right. Let's warm up the chest. We did warm it up with the planks. Let's just do a few push-ups here. Wide push-ups. Make sure you have a steady surface for this. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You can release. Come on down. Let me show you a few options on the floor if that's what you want to do. You can do a full plank or forearm plank. Okay, for this, I'll prepare my back. Come on up. Okay. Hold. All I'm going to do is my down dog and plank. So here, you're warming the chest as well as the core. This is a good warm-up. Three, 2, one more time. Good. Coming down on your knees, you can release your back into a cat. And then make sure you give a little love for the wrist as well. So we've warmed up our core and our chest.